Beruchim Habaim, Moshe Langado, under the auspices of the Kollel Ahavat Israel in San Diego, Sha'rei Tziyon here in Brooklyn, New York. This week's Parsha Viשלח. We are told of an unbelievable meeting between Yaakov Avinu and, according to Chazal, the devil himself, the chieftain of all evil spirits, came to wrestle and fight with Yaakov. To do what? To destroy the nation of Israel from its inception. I heard from my teacher, Reb Simcha Wasserman, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, who heard from his father, Reb Elchanan, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, that why did this force of evil wait till Yaakov to fight? Why didn't he have a war with Avraham Avinu? Why didn't he battle Avraham or Yitzchak? Why did he wait till Yaakov came about? And Rabbi Elchanan answered that Avraham stood for chesed. The Satan looked at Avraham and said, with chesed I could live. As we see, many nations in the world have an abundant amount of chesed. And the Satan is comfortable with them. Yitzchak, let's fight with Yitzchak. Yitzchak represents devotion to God through prayer. Satan says, I can live with that. We see many nations, many religions. Even the Muslim religion, they pray 5 times a day. Satan still could live with that. So when he saw Yitzchak and his devotion through prayers, it wasn't threatening. But then came Yaakov. Yaakov represented Torah. That was difficult for the Satan. Torah created a different type of people. A people who were completely connected to God Almighty. And that the Satan couldn't handle. And that was where the Satan had to put up a fight. My friends, if we look at the history of America, and as the Jews came in their different aliyot, this great nation, we see something very interesting. That the first group of Jews, the German Jews, they had created many different foundations, free loan societies. They've created all kinds of medical services. But bottom line, we don't see them anymore. Those German Jews, those famous families, the Lobes, have really disappeared from the Jewish world. Maybe through assimilation, but gone. The second group, in the late 1800s, the Russians, they came and they built fabulous synagogues. And we could make a tour of all the synagogues in the Lower East Side, in different parts of the East Coast, and even in the West Coast. But what remains of those founding synagogues? Very little. But then a new spirit came. The spirit of building schools, building yeshivot, building study halls where Torah would be studied day and night. And that has left a lasting impression on Klal Yisrael. Yes, the Satan gets nervous when it comes to Torah. The Torah is Kihem Chayenu ve'orech Yamenu. And that's something that's disturbing to Brother Devil. My friends, let us, of course, follow in the ways of the great patriarchs. We should be filled with chesed, and we should help with kindness and with joy. Let us follow in the ways of Yitzchak and pray with a tremendous amount of devotion whenever we have a chance in a minyan with great kavanah and focus. But let us not forget that our true lifeline is Torah. Let us study the words of God, and then we'll be able to live our life in the most sanctified way. Shabbat Shalom.